Welcome back. Today's video is the crypto market update. So as usual, I'm going to cover Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some altcoins and give my thoughts on the market where we currently are and where we could be going in the next few weeks. If you like the sound of that and you like the sound of altcoins, because that's what I do on this channel, I review them, and once a week I cover the market update, then consider subscribing, the notification bell, and drop a like if you find this video helpful. Let's get started with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is finally starting to get some support. We've been waiting a while to get some support into this market, but lo and behold, we are finally getting it. So where is our support candle? It's actually right here on the Friday. Right here, that's your support candle. So you can see very big volume came into the market, not incredibly high, but still above average volume came into the market and supported the price of Bitcoin, which means we should have had an attempted sell-off, but support came to the market, pushed the price back up. So we're at around 26K, which means that 26K from here on out is going to be a major area of support. So let's put a red horizontal line right there for 25, or call it 26K. That's where support is, and at the breakout bar here of around 25K. So those are your two areas of support for Bitcoin. Bitcoin can't break 26 and 25K. So we'll see how we go. But for now, support has come into the market. There it is at that candle. And we haven't had a candle like this for a while, where we've had above average volume with a bit of a wick hanging at the bottom. We haven't had that for a while. With Bitcoin, the last time we sort of had it was, maybe this one here at March, but we haven't really had it since about this one here, which was basically the 10th of March. So that would have been basically this one right here. Okay, that's when we had it. So you can see there's your tail wick indicating support came into the market, and we went up from there. Does that mean we're going up from here? No, but it just means that some support really came in to push the price at this point. So for this to remain an uptrend, we can't break that 26K mark. So you can see for now, we've been holding that and we've been headed upwards since that support came into the market last Friday, which is bullish, headed on. So we're probably headed for about maybe another attempt at the 30K mark, call it 29K, and then we'll see how we go. So there we go here. You can see anything above 29K starts to become major resistance, because you can see we did go above 29K a little bit, but you can see it was short-lived, only for a couple of days before coming back down. No support. Came in, pushed above 29K again, but again, just no support coming to the market, which means no bull market coming anytime soon, no massive pump coming anytime soon. But that's okay. You've got the reassurance. You know that Bitcoin's getting support. You know that we're probably not going to touch 15K at all for at least this year and probably next year as well. But you know that this is a good time to start dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin and Ethereum, at least those two for the time being. I get some questions asked to me sometimes by my friends and commenters. What altcoin should I get? Altcoins are just trades, right? Get in, get out quickly. But if you want a nice long-term bag, you cannot beat Bitcoin or Ethereum. You just need one or the other. You don't really need both, because they will move together. But if you look at the trend, Ethereum is just overall in a more stronger position. So let's have a look at Ethereum, because you can see it's just overall channeling in a much more stronger position. So why is Ethereum stronger? Because its low was actually a very, very long time ago. Its low was in June of last year. Never even had to test it, right? That's when all the synthetic version of ETH, ST ETH was happening. If you remember that with the Celsius, I think it was. That's when the debacle was happening and ETH's name just got tarnished, and that would have been the best time to buy it, right? At $860, I think that is, $880 US for it. That would have been your time to purchase your Ethereum. But again, never touched it. That's why it's more a stronger position. Bitcoin had to test 15K and 17K, which is not really a good sign of strength. It did obviously get to 30K since then, so you would have doubled your money since then. But Ethereum is just not getting sold off the way Bitcoin is, which is very, very bullish moving forward. So they're both good. You'll do well with either of them, but I just think most people will have the money for one or the other. You don't really need both. You just need one or the other. If crypto went to shits and actually hit the fan, Bitcoin would be the last crypto standing. But again, I mean, if Bitcoin's the last crypto standing, it's probably GG at that point, right? So that's why I say you just need one or the other. You don't really need to diversify in both. Just get a nice, big, chunky bag of one of them. That's a really good time to do that now. But talking about Ethereum and why Ethereum is strong, so you can see, much like Bitcoin, you can see your wick here on the Friday. So there it is right here. And you can see support coming into the market above average volume, meaning that this price of around 1740 per ETH was a very attractive price, and they came in to support the market. When was the last time we had a bar like that or a candle like that? Was here, 10th of March, just like Bitcoin. So you can see that was the low, support coming to the market. They found that, 1360 was a good price for Ethereum, and they pumped up the price. That's all you needed. You just need a few candles to really show you some attempted selling, support coming into the market, and then it can't break that. So there you go. That swing bottom here now is going to be your area of support. So it can't break this. Right, can't break that right there. And hopefully we can start going up from here and testing this $2,100 range here. But major resistance will be there at around that $2,000 ETH, unfortunately. So that would be around right here, okay? This is your area of resistance right here. So that's going to be your channel moving forward between $1,740 and $2,000. We'll see what happens with ETH, but good time to buy. Might drop down a bit cheaper, but again, support will be at 1740 for the time being. If you have a look at USDT, this is a really good indicator to show you if money's going to flow into alts or not. So if USDT is down, altcoins will most likely have to go up. If USDT dominance is going up, it means they're falling out of altcoins and into stable coins. So it's a good metric to see what's going to happen with it. And lo and behold, very bullish signal for the alts. You are getting a resistance at the 50% on USDT dominance. So you can see poked its head above, couldn't maintain it. No support coming into the market for USDT dominance, so stable coins, and you can see it's short-lived, no volume pumping this thing up. So you had very low volume on a low spread, meaning that no one's buying USDT. There's no demand for it, and now you're getting sell-offs coming into the market, and now you're just dipping below the 50%, and now it's going to start going on the way down most likely. So speaking of altcoins now, which are the best altcoins? Well, I'm still going to say some of the same ones that I covered in my previous videos, and I'll link them. The first one is actually rndr. Rndr has actually been doing pretty damn well recently. You can see it's up 3.5% for the day so far. Now, the reason why rndr is actually good is because you had this retracement going down from about $2.60, going all the way down and finding support at that roughly $1.60. But you're already finding support and pushing up, which means it's already just had this retracement and pushing up again immediately, which is a really good sign that prices will increase most likely for this one. It's just early days still, but you really don't want this thing breaking $1.60 ideally. So if you were to buy it now, stop loss would be under least that $1.60, and that would be at around 13%. Maybe 13.5% stop loss, which isn't bad for an altcoin, but your own personal risk will be the determining factor, of course. Another really good altcoin that I covered as well was actually Injective Protocol. So Injective Protocol, I'll link that one above too, but this is another crypto that's actually bleeded quite heavily. Did break that low for the support that came in April, which isn't good, but you can see support come into the market in May, and now you can see going up. The problem that I don't like about Injective Protocol is you're going to find resistance at around that $6.91, which you can see that this was right there. You can see this is why chart works. You can see right there that pretty much touched it perfectly, which was your previous areas of resistance. So there you go. You just look at a chart, you can see price attempted at that point multiple times, will most likely be resistance, and we're actually very, very close to it. So that's the one thing I don't like about Injective Protocol. And the last one, and I might do a video on this one soon, is DYDX. This is another cryptocurrency that sometimes pumps. It's a little bit more risky than the others, but the thing is, it's actually got a fair bit of mileage in it to actually go up compared to the other ones. I might do a video on this one a bit later and dig into it a little bit deeper, but what you need to know is that support really has come into this market. You can see good volume in several days up, indicating that this was the low for now, that $1.90, and now we're headed up. Problem, 50% coming in for resistance, so we will see how it goes. And the good news is that if it blows past that 50%, now you're really going to start going up from here and start going more to that $3.64, call it. So we'll see what happens with DYDX. Again, I might do a video, delve a little bit deeper into that. Let me know below if you want to see that or any other altcoin you want me to review. But for the time being, crypto market's still in a bit of a channel that's going between 26 and 28K for Bitcoin. But it's really good that it's staying within that channel. You don't want it breaking too much support. But this is just an absolute fantastic time to buy Ethereum, to buy Bitcoin, and to get that nice big bag ready for the next bull run. Altcoins, we just don't know which ones are good and which ones are bad. So we'll have to wait and see for now. But those are some of the altcoins I'm looking at for the time being. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, give it a subscribe. But until then, everyone, I will catch you on the next video.